Tonight we're going to go back to Gath Shemanim, or people say Gethsemane, or Gethsemane. I've heard many different pronunciations of it. This means the olive press. And this is where Yahusha asked his taught ones to stay awake and pray, but they didn't. Or I should say they couldn't. I mean, why did he ask them to if he knew that they couldn't? What was really happening in that moment, and what does that reveal about us today? This wasn't just about tired men in the garden. This was a prophetic picture of the war between flesh and spirit, between human weaknesses and divine strength. So Yahusha asked them to stay awake, knowing that they wouldn't. Because the command wasn't about physical endurance. It was a revelation of dependence. So in Gath Shemanim, it's such a hard word for me to say, it means olive press. Yahusha was being spiritually and emotionally crushed under the weight of what was coming. So when he said, stay here and watch with me, Yahusha was being spiritually and emotionally crushed by the weight of what was coming. So if we look in Matthew, which is Matthew 26, in verses 38 and 41, when he says, stay here and watch with me, and watch and pray lest you enter into trial. The spirit indeed is eager, but the flesh is weak. So he was inviting them to share in his suffering, to stand in spiritual vigilance beside him as the darkness gathered. But they couldn't. They had eaten the Pesach meal, which is Passover. It was late at night. They hiked over to the Mount of Olives, and their bodies just gave out. Lucas, or Luke 22:45, said they slept from grief. The Greek word for grief here is lai, which is G3077, and that means deep anguish and emotional collapse. So they weren't being careless, they were so overwhelmed. Yet even deeper, this reveals to us the limit of man's strength without the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the set-apart spirit. And Yahusha knew they would fail. He didn't ask them to stay awake for his own comfort, y'all. He asked so he can expose their weaknesses. The word for watch is Gregorio, and that is G1127, means to be awake, alert, or spiritually vigilant. And that same word is used in this end-time warnings. Watch, for you do not know the hour. Their failure in the garden was prophetic. Humanity cannot stay awake in the hour of trial without the Spirit. And it mirrors the first garden, y'all. In Gan Eden, which is the Garden of Eden, Adam fell into this deep sleep, and his bride was taken from his rib, or from his side. The second Adam, which is Yahusha, stayed awake while his bride slept. The first man failed, but the second man remained faithful. So why did he ask them? Because love and loyalty without the Spirit collapse under pressure. He let them see their frailty, so after the Ruach HaKodesh came, at Shuvat, which is Pentecost, they'd finally understand. What the flesh could not do in the garden, the Spirit would empower them to do it in the world. So their sleep revealed humanity's limits, and his prayer revealed perfect surrender. Man, so good, guys. So good.